The thing is, if you need to find inspiration, you'll find it. I have never come across anybody who does what I do like I do. Okay, let's not go there. Cut the crap and ask yourself, how bad do I want it? Hello, you. My name is Vera and I am inspired and motivated, and here's how you can be too. That sounded a lot like an advertisement. Keep on watching. According to Google, don't worry, I'm not using Wikipedia, so it must be reliable. Inspiration is the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. And motivation is the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. As for me, generally, I am most of the freaking time inspired to the extremes, but that does not necessarily translate to motivation in me doing something. For the sake of this, we're going to be using me as an example. I don't know any of y'all, so comment below your struggles. So for example, regarding inspiration, I, as a YouTuber and as a lifestyle blogger, generally have a lot of video ideas, but for most of them, I'd say about 67%, I don't actually want to sit down and make them, you know, and nonetheless, I'm making this video, and it took a while, but I did it. For a lot of things, I'm fascinated with the idea of doing them, but when it comes down to actually doing them, I don't have a lot of motivation. I remember this once before going to school. It was going to be a late start the next day. So I thought of how nice it would be to go on a walk before school. And you know, and the idea just seems great and you feel so inspired. Like every evening, I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. It's gonna be a great productive day. Was it? No. That's just what happens in the evenings, I guess. Regarding that story, I never went on the morning walk. I slept instead, and I think it was the better choice because somebody's been lacking on sleep, and that person is me. Have you not ever thought of doing something, but you don't actually want to do it when it comes down to it, if you're being really honest with yourself? Like, I bet it would be great to spend a freaking whole day playing the piano, but would I really be able to do that? I don't think so. But the idea of that is just, it's great. That's all I can say. The past couple of weeks, for being completely honest, I'd say like 2 months, I haven't really felt like making videos. Shush. Oh, they're sleeping. The birds are sleeping. Oh, cute. Hello. I haven't felt like filming or editing. And editing, honest to God, it used to be my favorite part of the whole making the video process. But I guess maybe now it's not. I don't know. My hypothesis, or an educated guess, for the situation is that I think maybe my focus shifted, because you can only create so much and you can only do so much in the so much time that you have. So you just kind of prioritize, I guess, and you only have so much energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would be fun to make 5 videos a week, but would I really be able to accomplish that with school and music and whatever else I'm doing? No. Okay, why did I say that? What's the main point here? Don't worry guys, I'm just as lost as you are. But nonetheless, I am still making this video and I am finding inspiration day by day. Here's how you do it. First of all, you have to ask yourself what it is that you do or you want to do, and why. Why is very important. Write this down if you need to. Get some paper and a pen. Write this down. Stick this on your fridge or your wall or on your ceiling. Alright? Betties, I'm gonna need you to quiet down. Alright? The Betties are sleeping. I think everybody could be a lot more thoughtful and meaningful with what they do if they just ask themselves the simple freaking question consisting of 3 letters. Why? Why do I do what I do? Why am I doing this right now? Why do I want to do this tomorrow? Why do I want to do this in the next 10 minutes? Just ask yourselves why. Do it. Just do it. Step number 2, go and find inspiration. It is literally as simple and as easy as that. Simplicity is the key. So ask yourself the freaking simple question of why, and go and find inspiration. A lot of people, such as creators of content or YouTubers, kind of synonymous, whatever, they don't upload for a while, and when you have a following, people start questioning, you know, because they want to see more of you. Hello, that's where they're subscribed, so subscribe. So anyways, they just don't regularly upload anymore, and then people ask them why, and then they say, oh, I'll upload when I find inspiration again. Okay. Okay. For me personally, I don't just sit around and wait for inspiration to come to me. I go out and I search for that BITCH. I go out and I find that beautiful feeling. And with inspiration comes motivation at times. Because the thing is, I don't know for you, because I'm not you. I'm me. I'm always inspired, you know? But sometimes to increase the feeling, so it actually crosses the line over to motivation, I just need a little push. Where? Where do I find inspiration? Where do I find motivation? Here's where you can find it. In yourself and others, and through experiences. Yeah, it's as simple as that. The most important things in life are simple, I think. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if it goes for everything, but for finding inspiration, certainly does. And then for motivation, you just have to understand why you're doing it. So here's what I do when I want to increase my inspiration. I go on a walk. But the city where I live, oh my gosh, if you go on a freaking walk, people will look at you like you're a peasant, because literally nobody walks. So if you walk, people are gonna stare. And now I moved, and there's this trail very close to my house, and I mean, some people walk there, but it's still not that much. I live in such a beautiful city. It's gorgeous, so green, so clean. Rhymes. At first you're like, oh, this is so much better, or so much worse maybe than the last place I lived in, but then you just kind of get used to it, you know, you start taking it for granted. So I go on walks and I look at the green trees and I breathe in the clean air. I listen to my favorite music and I look at cars passing by and I think about the meaning of life. Sometimes. At the end of the day, if the air is clean and the trees are green, why not go out and experience it? And then in regards to finding inspiration from other people, go to a gym, especially group classes. Today I went to a boot camp because I have a free 2-week trial. You know what time I went at? 7 a.m. And I originally didn't think there were going to be a lot of people. Guess what? There were. After I felt so good because of exercise, but I also felt so inspired just seeing what people can do at such an early time. You can also find inspiration at school. For a growth mindset, you need to be inspired by other people instead of feeling threatened. This literally goes for life. In my drama class, we're doing this play. I look at the leads and other actors and honestly, I'm inspired. There's just no other word for it. Because I look at them and I'm like, wow, you can do that. That's amazing. Go you. Go outside. Sit on a freaking bench in the park and just watch people. That's inspiring. A little creepy, but that's inspiring. You can also read fiction, non-fiction, whatever. The thing is, if you need to find inspiration, you'll find it. Most importantly, I think, you can find inspiration in you. You're sitting right there watching this video. Pause. Do the pause challenge right now. Pause yourself. Just find inspiration. Sometimes, a lot of times, I just think about how far I've come from my starting point, and I think to myself, wow, I have never come across anybody who does what I do like I do. Like, I am so unique in this world, and it's crazy. Insanity, that's what it is. Absolutely crazy. Because I'm alive. And the chances of me not... Okay, let's not go there. That was gonna get too deep. You can find inspiration absolutely anywhere. The thing is, it requires you to do something. Stop with excuses, cut the crap, and ask yourself, how bad do I want it? That was intense, wasn't it? For me, it's pretty freaking bad. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or other ways to find inspiration, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I just might give you a shout out in my next video. Bye! This video was a lot longer than I expected it to be. Rips.